I am Lynn Jenkins from the 2nd Congressional District in Kansas, a proud Republican woman, a mother of 2, and a CPA with nearly 20 years of experience helping small businesses, major corporations, and American families budget and return to solvency. You see a family up there in the picture, and I have spent nearly 2 decades working with families across the dinner table to help them chart their way back to prosperity and fiscal responsibility. And I can tell you that if you want to be serious about balancing your budget and returning to solvency, you have to look at both sides of the ledger. You have to look at what you're taking in and what you're spending. You have to look at your assets and your liabilities. And when it comes to spending and liabilities, it seems that in this town there is some consensus that Washington does indeed have a spending problem. The time to rein in this out-of-control, wasteful Washington spending and debt is long overdue. That is why the House has passed a responsible, fact-based budget that will curb federal spending by more than $6 trillion over the next 10 years, and why just yesterday we passed a measure to again cut spending by trillions of dollars and cap any future spending as a part of a deal to grant the President his request to raise the debt ceiling. But it is our assets that make our country truly blessed, because our greatest asset is the strength, the drive, and the ingenuity of the American worker and the American business owner. That is why we need to enhance this asset and therefore increase our revenues in a way that grows the economy. And it is not to hit our small businesses with tax increases or more regulation, but rather to institute these pro-growth policies like House Republicans are doing in our efforts to reform the tax code, to make it fairer and flatter, to increase exports by finally passing the 3 pending trade agreements, increase our energy production, and remove the burdensome regulations that are stifling growth and hiring. You simply can't tax your way out of this mess and into a robust economy. You have to grow your way out of it. You don't have to take my word for it. The President himself agreed with me just last year when he said raising taxes would, and I quote, just take more demand out of the economy and put businesses in a further hole. Balancing our budget is critical to our future, just as it is critical to every business and family across this great country. So it's my hope that the establishment here in Washington can finally see the errors of its ways, make real cuts to this out-of-control spending binge, put hard caps on the attempts to increase spending in the future, and establish some pro-growth policies that will lift us out of this stagnant economy and into prosperity the American people deserve. I yield.